This is Lavinia Maliocco and Equipoise Enlightened Exercise. Please check with your doctor or physician before attempting any movements or anything in this video. This video is for the sole purpose of sharing my personal experiences recovering from a double mastectomy, and it is not meant as medical advice. So, I'm hoping to make this in a series of 3 videos. And in this video, I want to focus solely on the things that we can do once we have the go-ahead from your doctor to release some of the tightness in the area of the incision and to work with that scar tissue in a way that will give you more freedom. The first thing, once you have the go-ahead from your doctor to get some massage or body work, is to get yourself some gua sha tools or a gua sha tool. They look like this. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You can get them on Amazon for dollars. And I'm going to go ahead and bare my scar. So you are looking at a scar that's actually about 3 years old now, so it's pretty flat and it's hard to see. But again, when you have the go-ahead, you're going to get your gua sha tool and you're going to start to rub that tool along that scar and going up and down across it, and also you can rub it along this way. What this does is it increases the circulation to the area and it starts to break down any adhesions between the scar tissue and the muscle, skin, and tissue around it. Now, getting some redness, even now you can see I have some red flush around here, is not a bad thing. It just means that you're increasing the blood flow to the area, which is what makes this so healing. So if you don't like doing this yourself, get a massage person to do it for you. I will tell you that in the beginning it does not feel so good, but if you can just grin and bear it, the result is you can see that this scar tissue just floats along my body. It's not sticky anywhere and it's nice and flat, and I think it's well worth that. So then the next thing we're going to do is some very gentle pec major and minor stretches. Again, we're trying to reestablish some range of motion in this area before you start to strengthen it. The simplest thing to do, obviously, for pec major, which goes from your breastbone along your clavicle or collarbone into your arm, is anything that draws that arm back away from the breastbone. The easiest thing to do, first of all, is to just lie down and reach out arm to arm. If that doesn't do much for you and you're already more flexible, you can always get on a foam roller and extend your arms out. Eventually, this becomes a great platform to do some strengthening exercises, but we're not going to do those in this video. The next thing you can do is seated on the floor on a blanket if your hamstrings are tight. You're going to turn your fingers backwards and put your hands as close as you can, and then roll your shoulders back and extend that breastbone forward. You can see that that stretches that area. Again, I want to emphasize, move very gently, move within your range of tolerable discomfort, all right? You want to feel a stretch, but you don't want to feel a strain, all right? And so from here, turn your fingers forward and widen your hands, roll your shoulders forward and go into a slouch. Now this is counterintuitive, but this stretches your pec minor. Your pec minor does not attach to your arm. So you can pull this as far back and it's not going to touch pec minor. Pec minor, you need to take your shoulder blade and ribs a little bit away from each other, and I found that this is the best way. You might even feel a nice release in your upper traps. All right, so pec major, stretching here, pec minor, stretching here, and now we're going to stand up and I'll show you some things on the wall. So again, pec major, you can put your hand on a wall and gently turn your back on your arm. The closer you are to the wall, the more you turn, the deeper the stretch. And then finally, forearms on the wall, try to have them in line with your shoulders. Step a little bit away You can also step back a little bit, and that gives you a deeper stretch here under the armpit and the serratus. My incision goes all the way under there, so that was a really good stretch for me. And finally, you can do the same idea with your hand up a wall. Remember to allow your whole shoulder blade to go up. All right, you're not trying to pull that shoulder blade down. Let your shoulder blade go up. That's actually a nice lat stretch. And again, step away from the wall a little bit and lean in. Remember, you're looking at someone who's 3 years out, who was in shape going in, and I'm a bit of a freak because I'm pretty flexible. So please be mindful, check with your doctor, and take it easy. So thank you, and on for the next video.